Mutura, Kenya's traditional sausage, is one of the most popular street foods across the country. Especially among the youth, university students in particular enjoy it for its affordability and rich savory taste. Here in Narok, students at Masai Mara University are among those who frequently consume this local delicacy. But have you ever wondered how mutura is actually made? When we tried to speak to some of the vendors, they denied us access to their preparation process. However, driven by our own curiosity and commitment to inform you, we managed to obtain a video through our own research that reveals how this popular street food is prepared.
Sasa leo nataka kuonyesha vile natengenezanga mutura step by step. Sasa hii nitaanzia na kitunguu. Pilipili mtu anaweka pilipili mbili. Nyama ndio hiyo. Sasa hii nyama inakuanga ni minced meat ya ng'ombe. Just 1 hour or 2 hours. Sasa itakuwa imeiva. Sasa nyama ikiiva, unachukua ndania, unakatakatia hapo ndani kama hivi na katakata. Alafu kama hii ndio mara ile tunaekanga kwa mutura. Sasa lazima uitoanishe moja kwa moja kama ikiwa hivi. Sasa ukikoroga nyama, unachukua mara kama hivi unaona. Hiyo ni mara ile tutaweka hapa sasa mutura. Unaifunga na toothpick hivi ili nyama isimwagike upande wa chini. Namna hivyo. Unaweza kuwa uko na panga ama unakata kibuyu hivi ili ujue kuweka mutura hapa ndani. Sasa hapa ndio kuna kuanga na shinda yote. Kama ujui kukata kibuyu, sasa lazima ukate kibuyu ya size kama hii ili ujue sasa kuweka nyama hivi. Unaisukumia ndani hivyo. Unaona hivyo sasa. Utaiweka yote na njia hiyo sasa. Sasa ukimaliza kuweka hii ndio sasa unaonanga tunakujanga kuchoma. Ndio kama hiyo. Sasa nikimalizia nitakuja nichome. Sasa kama hiyo.
Before, there have been many myths surrounding African traditional sausage that is mutura, with some people claiming it might be even made from dog's meat. However, after conducting our research and obtaining this video, we have confirmed the actual ingredients used. Mutura is prepared using minced meat, the colon, that is the intestines, onions, pepper, and some coriander. Now, you know how mutura is really made. It wasn't just mutura that caught our attention. We also explored other popular street foods like roasted maize, sausages, commonly known as smokies, and mayai pasua. We also tried a smocha, a tasty combination of a smoky wrapped in chapati, and came across freshly made samosas. Before eating, we made sure to wash our hands, following the hygiene guidelines recommended by the World Health Organization. Susan, our group member, also stepped in to help serve us and even chopped onions and tomatoes as the vendor had been injured.
Huyu ametosha. Tunamwacha.
It may taste sweet and satisfying, and for many of us enjoying this popular street food, it's part of our everyday culture. However, today we want to take a closer look beyond the flavor. We visit Masimari University Health Unit, where Dr. Fred shares important health advice and sheds light on potential effects this street food causes in our day-to-day lives. From hygiene to long-term health impacts that may cause effects to our life. We explore what every consumer should know while still enjoying this beloved treat. Good afternoon, Doc. Thank you for having us here. Maybe you can start by introducing yourself.
So my name is Fred Lebayan, clinical officer.
So we're just here to ask questions about street food and its implication or effects towards the consumers. So what are the long-term health effects of frequently eating processed street foods like smokies and mutura? For instance, reading from different websites, you find out that there are these diseases such as obesity and this diabetes, that it might be caused with these fats. So how many other diseases that might affect the students or rather anyone consuming these street foods?
Okay. So I can say you're talking about long term.
Yeah, long term.
Long term, majorly lifestyle diseases, we talked about diabetes, also hypertension, such things. Because you can't say things like H. pylori or this, the diseases related to the gut can be long term. But you have to take, that means like daily, like you're eating those, especially those carbs and fatty foods, daily, it can have that long term effect on diseases like mostly hypertension.
What clear warning signs should consumers look for before buying food from the street vendors?
So number one, hygiene. Hygiene. If the hygiene of the vendor is not, according to you, it's not ideal, I wouldn't advise you buy from them. So hygiene and everything about food surrounds hygiene. So the major thing is hygiene. Hygiene.
Okay. Yeah. So what is your message to students or consumers who consumes this street food?
So I would advise, if it's not a must, seriously, it's not a must to consume those foods, especially this setting. I don't want to name names, but there's a canteen somewhere. I think it's called STC or something. Yeah, so they have been there. And the hygiene, it's really poor. Really poor. I hope this message will also get to them. At least they check on their hygiene when it comes to food handling. So my message to students who consume this food, if you can avoid, but if you can't avoid, please go to the vendor whose hygiene is at least it's well taken care of.
There was a research also covered by World Health Organization, and the research was saying that there is also alternative foods that audience or the consumers might actually get into. For instance, the fruits. So, will you advise also students to more often take these fruits rather than having this street food?
Yeah, you see, this street food, it's not quality diet. Quality diet in the terms of balanced diet. Because usually
either carbohydrates or proteins. So there's no vitamins and no minerals there. So yeah, it will be really recommended if they consider other alternatives, as we talked about fruits and veggies. Yeah. So in other words, these foods are not bad, but we have to more take it like we have to balance it, and we also have to take fruits in order to maintain our health. Yeah. So yeah, in a nutshell, that's what I'm trying to say. They're not bad. You can't condemn them, but as an individual, try to take some balance. Okay. So you take some bits of those foods, and other foods like fruits, veggies. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Fred, for having us here today. Yeah.
Dr. Fred highlights the importance of food safety and hygiene. According to him, making informed decisions while choosing this street food is quite important in our day-to-day lives. For so many years, street food have been affordable for any kind of consumer, especially the students. But as per now, it's good to prioritize other alternative foods while choosing whatever to eat or to feed, according to Dr. Fred.